Oh, hi guys, and a very warm welcome to SCC Car Sales here in Leeds, West Yorkshire. And today we're taking what is a very, very special part exchange. What I think is very special anyway. Hopefully you do too if you're looking to buy it from us. It is the TTS. We've taken this back in part exchange from a lovely chap. You've no doubt seen the walk round video already and all the still images. But what's it actually like to drive? That's going to be the important thing. Especially for the contactless selling that we're doing at the moment. So with that in mind, let's take it for a little bit of a rip. I mean, it is wet today and it's a powerful car, but you got your four-wheel drive, which makes life a lot easier. We'll just take a little tour of Guiseley. So you can probably hear it's quite loud, not too loud, if you know what I mean. It just sounds typical sort of Audi turbocharged car. It's got a cold air forced induction kit on the car and a stage 1 remap, so you know it's not going to be a quiet car, is it? But very, very nice, very comfortable. I mean, the actual map, we've got the printouts, the rolling road printout. Its actual sort of power delivery and stuff is not massively different to the original Audi map put on the car when the car was new, but it is significantly different to deliver approximately 50 horsepower more, and obviously make the fuel economy that little bit better as well. So in terms of its sort of overall performance, yeah, it's faster than a standard TTS, and that 50 horsepower is going to help you out in a pulling out of a slip road or overtaking on a country road or something like that. That's where it's going to help. But the actual power curve was quite similar to the Audi map. So whilst we're in the car, you'll be able to see the boost gauge there working properly. He also made this one-off sort of billet aluminium gear lever. At first I thought that looks a little bit odd, but actually when you drive it, it makes it feel a bit shorter on the gear change. It's easy to grab. Yeah, very, very smart. We'll get a little bit of a gap to develop between us and that car in front. The steering wheel is the flat bottom style, so for me, with my sort of chunky thighs, I've got the seat in the lowest position and it's comfortable. It's a small car inside, as we all know, the TT, but I'm comfortable sat here. The steering wheel's not getting in the way of my legs. My arms are pretty much outstretched, and yeah, very, very comfortable. So we're just in the normal sort of drive mode, suspension mode. Just accelerate a little bit. You can hear that turbo spool up, and there's I think this sounds like a bit of a wastegate on there as well, actually. Very, very nice. Not really loud in your head as well when you're driving along at sort of a higher RPM. Very, very sensible. You can see it's raining today, so even with a Quattro, which is biased towards the front wheels of the car, but even with a Quattro you will get a little bit of wheel spin, but not much. Not like you're driving a two-wheel drive car. The temptation is always to put your foot down a little bit in it. It's one of those cars, it just wants to be driven, wants you to go fast. We've got to be careful, we've got to stick to the speed limits where we can. But it's also got the Audi Mag Ride, this car. So there's a little suspension switch just down here by the gear lever. That's going to change the firmness of the feel of the suspension. We're just in normal at the moment, but there is a sports mode as well if you really want to drive it hard. Yeah, it makes a great noise. That really is really adds something to the drive. We've got heated seats, we've got the Nappa leather extended package in this car as well. Everything works, not a single light on the dash. It's got lovely history, a full book, which is rare nowadays for Audi cars. A full book, 85–90% are Audi stamps. It's just been the last couple of years where there's no point taking a car like this to Audi anymore. The owner has we serviced the car in 2019 and he's had an independent service in 2020, so it's all up to date, and it's also coming with about 11 and a bit months worth of MOT and fresh Michelin Pilot sport tyres. We've got a straightaway here on some nice road. Let's just give it a little bit. special thing. If you like this sort of thing, this is going to be right up your street. In fact, Steve said on the TTS Owners Club there were a few people that were like, if you sell that to a dealer, let us know where it is. So so hopefully it won't last very long, folks, but that will about do it. Thank you very much for your time today. Hope that's you know, you've enjoyed that as much as I have driving it. Obviously you're only going to get that experience if you buy it, so please do get in touch. And here to sell you the car. My name's John. In the office we've got Adam and Royce. They'll be on hand to help at all. And remember guys, at the moment it is contactless selling, and even after the 2nd of December, which are only a day or two away, it's the 30th today of November, then if you've seen enough, if you've seen all the videos, our description, the pictures, everything about the car, if you're happy, we're still going to use click and collect. We have been doing so for the last 3 years or so, and it's worked extremely well for us, so we're just going to continue with that really. But obviously if you do want to come down, take it out for your own test drive, and obviously a walk around viewing and sit in the car and everything, then please be our guest after the 2nd of December. But you know, on this particular car, no real need. So that will about do it. We're going off again, and I'll see you later on. Thank you.